Every footballer is born creative. Before tactics, before data, before anyone tells them where to stand, there is instinct. On the streets, no one teaches you patterns. You learn freedom, you learn risk, you learn how to survive with the ball at your feet. Then you enter an academy. At first, it feels like a dream. Perfect pitches, clean kits, professional coaches. But slowly, something changes. The game gets quieter. Touches are counted. Decisions are timed. Every movement is corrected. 2 touches. Play simple. Don't lose the ball. Mistakes stop being lessons. They become threats. And creativity needs mistakes. Think about Ronaldinho. He didn't learn joy from a training drill. He learned it playing futsal in Porto Alegre, where a nutmeg wasn't disrespect, it was language. Put that Ronaldinho into a modern academy at 12. The elasticos disappear. The smiles get coached out. The risk becomes a liability. Look at Neymar. At Santos, he was chaos. In the streets, he learned to humiliate defenders because he had to. By the time he reached Europe, the message changed. Be efficient. Be decisive. Be safe. Not worse, just quieter. Lionel Messi is often called the Academy product, but La Masia didn't create his creativity. Argentina's streets did. La Masia protected it. That's the difference. Most academies today don't protect creativity. They manage it, control it, sand it down until it fits the system. A risky dribble in training gets you benched. A back heel is labeled unnecessary. A nutmeg earns a whistle, not applause. So players adapt. They stop trying things, not because they can't, but because survival matters more than expression. Ask Jack Grealish. At Villanova, he was raw freedom, carrying the ball, drawing fouls, slowing games down. At Manchester City, he became disciplined, intelligent, and restrained. Still world class, but different. Ask Jadon Sancho. In Dortmund, he thrived on freedom. In structure-heavy environments, his confidence faded. Not talent, context. Modern academies produce incredible footballers. Press-resistant, positionally elite, physically optimized. But they don't produce many artists. That's why players like Musiala, Pedri, or Yamal feel so special, because they're allowed to play, allowed to fail, allowed to imagine. And here's the irony no one talks about. Clubs spend hundreds of millions chasing creativity, signing wingers, number 10s, magicians, while coaching the creativity out of their own youth teams. They searched the world for what they already had before they told it to behave. Creativity doesn't disappear in one moment. It fades quietly, training session by training session, instruction by instruction, until the game becomes perfect. Fast, organized, efficient, but safe. And football was never meant to be safe. It was meant to be unpredictable, messy, alive. Maybe the problem isn't that this generation lacks talent. Maybe it's that talent is taught to whisper, because the most dangerous thing in football has never been a bad touch. It's fear. And fear is the one thing creativity can never survive.